So as you see here, my upper rib is over here and my pelvic bone is over here. So I want to be doing my abdominal circles in between those kind of quadrants and just getting into the center with some firm pressure in a clockwise direction. So I'm going down and up on the right side, and then from up to down on the left. And this is just the healthy circulation of your digestion. If you're experiencing something like diarrhea, then you might want to go the opposite direction. But just for healthy digestive function, which we all need, you're going in a clockwise direction. And I do this 108 times, and this is the Buddha number, basically. A lot of mala beads, rosary beads, a lot of kind of sacred texts indicate that 108 is a sacred number. And so I tend to go 108, but you just trust your intuition and see how long do you really want to be rubbing and receiving the messages that your abdomen will gift you in this practice. So once you're done, just take a moment, rest there, and come on your side, and then press yourself back up to your seat. Okay? Then you're going to take all that heat that you've built and draw it up along the sides of your abdomen. So you're going up in these gentle strokes. I like to get the side back of my spine, so over here, and then I go all the way around to the other side too. And now we're going to do the breasts. So, favorite part. The first technique is you're going to start with your left breast if you're a woman, right if you're a man, and you're going to take more oil. Right, you have the warm oil. And the first technique is drawing away from the center. So you're just going to create some gentle pressure, press in, and then draw out all the way to the side, so where your breast tissue meets your ribs. And then you're going all the way around. And I'm just showing you the lines that you'll be working. You'll be doing this gently and slowly, but you want to get that whole circumference from the nipple out. Okay? Then after that, you're moving the lymph on the sides. So underwire bras can kind of cut off the circulation underneath the breast. So we're going to be moving that a lot. So you'll be taking your hand, and you can just let your arm kind of relax here. And then bring your hand and big circles. A little hold it. Big circles around the underneath of the breast. You're picking up the tissue, you're going underneath, and then you're drawing back up again, and then down. So I do that up, down, up motion at least 3 times. And then I bring my hand in a cup motion. So I scoop from the side of the breast to the middle. So I'm dragging the tissue to the middle, and then I go all the way underneath. So you pick it up, go to the middle, and then go back to the sides and up, and then you go back down again. So I always kind of draw lines 3 times. That's a Thai technique as well. Okay? And then from there, you're done. You're done with that breast, and then you go ahead and you do the next one. So you again draw from the center out, going all the way to where the breast tissue meets the ribs. Do that a few times just so you ensure that that tissue is broken up. And if you feel any cystic formations or nodes, you want to break that up. The first times you start to practice this, it can be really sore, and that's okay. You're starting to break up the stagnation and create healthy circulation in your breast. Very important. And then you just let your top arm kind of relax on your head. It's relaxed. Palm, big broad circles underneath, picking up skin to the side, into the armpit. This place can get really tender, so you want to break it up nice and deep. And then take your scooped hand. You draw from the side to the middle. And I'm saying nice and deep, but you want to be tender, because when's the last time you really massaged your breast? This is something that you're cultivating, so be gentle with yourself. Okay? A couple of times. Good. And then from there, you take both breasts and you go in an infinity sign, just like you did on your pelvic halves in the back, and you just go boop, scoop all the way around, nice and big, and then you relax. And that's it. That's it. So from here, do the arms. So the arms are the same as the legs. Take your palms, more oil, and break up. Break up all the little tissue that's inside the bones. Okay. Circle and pull the fingers, opening up the joint space. Especially that texting thumb. Break up the top of the hand. Really let yourself create nice thumb pressure. Okay? Take your oil and you draw up. This is phase 1. Draw up the whole circumference. Paying mind that you access the whole circumference of whatever part of your arm you're working. So the lower tricep, lower bicep, and then you go to the upper. Okay. Once you've got that whole arm coated, you go to the joints, step 2. So around the wrists, try to get the whole circumference of the wrists, the sides, the front, and the back. And then you go to the elbow. Same thing. So you got the inside, quicken the pace to build the heat. And then you go to the sides and behind. Sides. And then I go to the shoulder. And the shoulder has a top and a bottom, so go onto the shoulder top. And then I go underneath towards the armpit. Okay, so remember, you want to do these circles until you're nice and warm. And then you take oil, outside edge of the arm and up, inside arm and down. Out, up, in, down. Out, up, in, down. And again, you're doing this slow, rhythmic, until your body, your intuition tells you it's time to move on. And then you get the whole arm. And because there's a lot of lymph on this inside edge of the arm, I even like to take my thumb, kind of hook in there, and draw down. In traditional Thai yoga, this sen or energy line is also the heart line. So you want to move that energy. Keep that moving. And then you release and you go ahead and do the other arm. So I'll show you just a little quicker. Breaking up the hand energy. Circle and pull the fingers. Just touch them to show you. Break up the front tissue of the hand. Bring your warm oil up the circumference of the arm, starting from the lower, working up towards the upper. Okay, then you work on the joints around the wrist, around the elbow, and around the shoulder, top and underneath. Okay. Big broad strokes out and in. So down, up, up, down. So inside edge, move down, outside edge, move up. Okay. And then you take the whole arm, scooping underneath the arm, and then you draw down. And you've got the arms down. So we're almost done here. Take again that nice infinity sign motion, or bicycle strokes as I called it before, and you do that on the top of the shoulder on the neckline. So to show you, this whole area from underneath the ear to the top of the shoulder, you'll be moving in a big broad circle. So you want to get the back and you want to get the front. I'm doing that on both sides. This feels so good and creates healthy mobility in the shoulder as well as you rotate the arm. Okay, you do that until your body says, okay, I'm nice and warm, it's time to move on. Okay.